View crew, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a Wednesday evening as we are back for what is coming very closely to one of our final match reactions of the year. Hard to believe. Next week is the final week of match reaction, so we only have a handful left.
Is it really?
It is. We only have a handful of these left. But anyway, we're excited. We're here. We are dwindling down in the Schmoedown season, and we have a dream matchup of two incredible rookies today. Paige Frabetti, who has had just a storybook season with how she started to where she is now. And then obviously Griffy Newms, who has come out of absolutely nowhere and is now leading contender for Rookie of the Year with his record and what he has been able to do in two divisions so far this year. But yeah, Brian, Molly, are we good today? It's Wednesday, hump day. I don't know, Brian, if you have tomorrow off or not. Okay, good. He's happy today, everybody. He's happy today.
Nice.
Also, because I put up my Christmas tree.
Oh,
Yay! One of us.
Yay.
One of us.
It's just Jake being old Grinch pants over there.
No.
I mean, I don't blame anyone for not putting their Christmas decorations up yet. It's most people. It's like, okay, after Thanksgiving, sure, but I mean, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. And I'm a very proud proponent of do what makes you happy. So yes,
Except for it breaks the holiday spirit, and that's what you're doing.
Now
I just started early.
Yeah. Let's put it this. The reason I want to have it up is because I have a giant window that faces like the street.
That's what you want.
It's 100%. I'm making a giant show of look at me and my Christmas tree, which I get from my grandmother because she used to make these because they have like a bay window at their house, like scene. The thing probably like cost like $1,000 a year, just like these ginormous things. And I'm like, I have a fake tree in front of the window now. Yeah, I'm just like it. So Jake,
I'm sure it looks great.
Stop being a Grinch.
I'm not being Grinch. I'm being someone like the rest of the world should be.
I want to see your Thanksgiving decorations because you're so adamant about those coming before Christmas.
You know what, Molly? I just bought an engagement ring, and there's not a whole lot going on at this house right now. So
his Thanksgiving decorations is more food.
No, honestly, Gabby and I did buy some new fall stuff this year. We did. It's a mixture of fall and Halloween, so we got some pumpkin stuff, but we also got some fall things. So there is some stuff around the house, but I'm sure it all builds up over time.
Yeah.
We came into buying this house with absolutely nothing as far as decorations go. Gabby, we have fall things around the house.
Honestly, the thing that you said about the ring makes total sense. That trumps everything.
Yeah, so like I don't really have the extra money to go buy some decorations.
Yeah, Gabby needs to sell a couple of those stones on that ring because that computer you have took a poop. So you need to gain some influx of money. So a couple of those rings.
I want to bring up a couple comments here before we kind of move on because it was brought up in the chat. We will be live tomorrow, but I didn't even think about it. But because we have a couple future watchers who are in the future already, it is Veterans Day tomorrow.
Right, technically, yeah.
And we do have a couple people who are technically already on that side of the day. So we obviously want to wish everything and thank all of our veterans for all they've done for us. I mean, we literally would not be here without them. Brian, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Gabby. You're right. Like I can just hear it going. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
And then I wanted to bring up Khan's comment when I said that Griffy Newman came out of nowhere. I get what you're saying because I listened to the blank check, Khan, but to Schmoedown fans, he kind of came out of nowhere. So in your
I still remember us and pretty much everyone when he got drafted going, who the hell is this? We've literally heard nothing about this name.
And I didn't start listening to his podcast until after he was drafted because it was actually Paul Oyama who told me about it. And first of all, the podcast is amazing, but Yeah, I had no idea who the dude was before he got drafted, like most people. So
I didn't either.
That's all I was saying.
But he's great, and I can't wait to meet him.
Chalk one up for the dossier. I will give you that.
Are we not chalking one up to Con for the dossier? Just Griffy Newms?
Yeah, I mean, there's we'll see. We'll see how King Arthur
You
does.
haven't. Brian hasn't accepted you yet, Con. He has not.
Oh no, not at all. I have a King Con sitting right there.
Another person we can't wait to see it spectacularly. We'll see Mr. Con himself.
So many people. So many people.
But Molly, we didn't ask how your day was going. Everything good with you guys too?
Pretty good. We survived getting our Pfizer booster shots on Monday. Yesterday, I felt like crap all day, but feel perfectly fine today. Getting great 5G on my phone.
It should be like 6 or 7G, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I heard one butt cheek charges the phone now when you put it in your back pocket. So check that out.
Could you imagine if that was actually?
That'd be really convenient.
You know what I want?
Give that a try.
What I want the most in talking of like weird phone things, if you guys have seen the new the reboot of Total Recall, they have the phone in the hand. That's what I want, where you can just answer and bring it. Like that would be great.
I mean, I'm sure that'll be a thing in the future sometime.
Oh,
I mean, that's basically what the Apple Watch is.
Yeah,
almost.
I just found out that you can control the Apple Watch by like doing hand motions, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit.
I don't have an Apple. I want one. I just like can't justify the money for one.
I have a Fitbit that's essentially an Apple Watch. It just doesn't. I can't talk through it or respond to text messages, and I love it. It looks.
That's why he likes it.
It just notifies me when I have a phone call or text message. That's all I need. I don't need to talk through the watch.
That's what I did for my mom, because I was like, you don't need an Apple Watch, but we'll get you the basics, just the basics. And I feel like every month it's like, I can't figure out how to turn it on. And it's like,
they'll catch up eventually.
I don't know. I got her an iPhone 12 for her birthday, and she's devastated the button's not there anymore. And that is the biggest.
I remember when that was a total thing.
Yeah. Oh, imagine someone that is not technology.
It was so weird.
She's like, do I just click the screen now? I'm like, no, the screen doesn't click. It's the screen.
Just touch it. Yeah.
So, yeah. Should be interesting.
This is a great comment. Hand phones would lead to some awkward misdials.
That is not wrong. Yeah.
You would high five someone and then call your mom, and then they would hear everything. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get to some picks here, because we have not talked about this match in any previous show. Two rookies.
Oh my! A woof a woof. Oh,
clearly he doesn't like this matchup.
I'm a big bad dog.
He does have thoughts.
Before we get going, hold on, Molly. I have to know: has Pippin lost his mind over the time change?
You know he has. You know he has.
The amount of pet TikToks I've seen of the animals like waiting by their automatic feeders, just like
come 4 o'clock, he's like, "What the f is going on? What do you think is happening right now? Because it's dinner time." And then, like, for the next hour, he's just like freaking out.
That's how Ray is. Ray's on a feeding schedule as a young puppy, and so she whines and whines and whines. She can suck it up and just sit there while we wait for her. So. Anyway, Paige Frabetti, Griffy Newms. Let's make some picks. Brian, I'll start with you. Are you going with the upset, which can technically be considered Paige Frabetti the way Griffy Newms has been playing, or are you picking the favor in Mr. Griffy Newms?
This is so hard. They're so evenly matched. I mean, Paige beat Bateman, so I'm gonna just go with it's like 51-49. But I'll go Paige.
Ooh, okay. Molly?
Yeah,
you're sticking to your Boston blood. That's for sure.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think this one's going to be really close. my heart says Paige, so I'm gonna stick with that. I want Paige to win this. You know, I'm always gonna go for the ladies of the Schmoedown. Griffy Newms is really great. I think he's gonna put up a really good fight. And it's probably gonna be really close, but I hope Paige takes this one.
And Selvin, this is actually a really good point. I will take back that word upset on this match. I definitely agree with you after saying that. Makes a little bit more sense that way, the way that you said it. I love Paige. I think what she's done this year is great. I think she's going to be around for a long time, but I just have to give the edge to Griffy on this one. And she's probably going to come after me for it because she's actually with us in Spectacular. But
she's going to know where you sleep.
Yeah.
But I got to give the edge to Griffy in this one. I mean, between singles and teams, the way the dude's been playing, it's just he doesn't seem like he misses. He does not seem like he misses. So, all right, let's get to it. Let me make sure we don't have anything spoiled in the match here. All right, let's get Christian and Mark on the desk here as my Wi-Fi, I think, takes a crap.
You're fine. Oh, the video, but you're fine.
Uh-oh.
You look good, but the
Brian, what if you clicked add to stream? Technical difficulties.
Let me just try to re-upload it or something. Oh, it's there.
Match. I'm ready to go.
Here we go.
There we go.
How about you? Let's
Just need a little
Ladies and gentlemen,
second.
it's time
Well,
for
shush.
the movie trivia Schmoedown.
I'm dealing with some
3
technical
rounds
on my side.
in the
Controls are
ultimate
technically on Brian's
Schmoedown
side today.
singles
Explain it.
tournament. Introducing first, representing the usual suspects, with a record of 3 wins.
Give me that
1 defeat.
keytar.
She is.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that?
Oh, 'cause-
Boston.
Yeah, didn't he trade
Badass.
sides?
I hope he's at Spectacular.
Paige Frabetti. Paige Frabetti.
The last time we
is
saw
here.
Judson and
She is ready. She
whatever
is
his name is, he
confident.
switched
She
sides
is
to
ready to
Tucson, right?
take on downtown
think
Griffy
happened.
Newms, the Boston
Yeah, he did.
Badass.
Haven't seen him since.
Awaits. And
Molly, what do you think
her
the
opponent,
Boston hockey team's mascot is?
representing
She's
the
not-
Is it a penguin?
Finstock
She's not.
No, that's
Exchange.
Pittsburgh. You're close though,
Oh.
but I'll give you
with a
that.
record.
Yeah, it's a
of
Bruin.
4
You're not ever gonna
wins,
guess a Bruin.
No defeats.
What is a
and
Bruin?
1
A bear.
knockout.
Oh.
He
But
is
a bear is not their mascot. It's just a bee.
downtown Griffy.
That's a bear.
I'm saying, well, the logo. Sorry, not mascot logo.
Newms. Downtown Griffy.
Have you guys
Newms,
seen Paige
now
like
with the
finished
signature
sleeve?
jacket?
Yeah.
Signature
So
Sleeve?
jacket.
Oh my god, it
Loves
looks
the
so
undefeated
good.
look.
It
I
makes
love-
me
here.
I
want to
love
get
that
one,
all
but
the
Boston
tattoos are the same color, so it's all in sync with each other.
Yeah, they all have the same color scheme.
And it's all
And, like-
spaced out very nicely. It's not like 2 together or anything. It's all spaced out really nice.
Well, yeah, she's got room to like add little stuff in between all of them,
Ready
which
to go.
yes,
What are the rules?
it
round
made
number
me
one?
immediately want to go get a tattoo.
A lot.
I would have so many more if they weren't so
movie
damn
trivia
expensive.
Schmoedown know-how will emerge.
I
Each question's worth a
am
point. There's
just
no penalty for
indecisive.
missing a
I
question.
think they
and there is
hurt,
no
although
stealing
the only
in
one
the
I have
version
is
in
on
round
the
number
top of
one.
my
Last
foot, and
question.
that's
You have
supposed to
15
hurt a
seconds to
lot
get that correct
more
answer.
than
Yeah,
normal
I'll
places.
never go
Family
there.
nickname,
The
probably
ones that
nickname,
I've
don't
gotten,
like these two
they don't hurt.
nicknames.
I've
Please
tried to
show
get
what you
Gabby
wrote
to get
your
one
camera
so many
same time you
times.
verbalize
She
your
kicked
attempt
me out.
into the
It was-
microphone. Again, question's worth a point.
Spectacular
Each competitor has
tattoos.
3
Let's
uses
do
of the
it.
JTE rule.
Yeah.
If you heard a question wrong,
Oh,
you wanna-
speaking
I don't
of,
think we'll have
15 seconds to
time,
use
but
Agent Table. That's also your
Yeah, the
repeat.
way Jill's planning our
Feature one
schedule.
challenge you may utilize at any point.
yeah,
It's a 3-round
Jill's
match. We'll bring in
planning.
managers.
Jill's planning
They
a
will
POV
deliberate
schedule
on
by
her.
minute.
It will
I'm gonna
ultimately
come back.
be your manager that confirms and ratifies
love
if
her.
said challenge is taking place.
I'm here for it.
Christian, we're beeping, we're whirling, and I think we're just
Chuck
about
had
ready to
commented
go.
earlier, and I can't find the
If
comment.
you-
But he said he's
are you ready?
officially in. He got his tickets and everything for Spectacular. So
Oh, nice.
it's in.
Oh,
Paige Frabetti, are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. 3
Ooh, I need my
rounds.
whiteboard for this.
First
my
category,
friend was just like
directors.
texting each other, and he's
Who
like,
directed the 1998
"Hey, you want to FaceTime?" And I was like,
conspiracy
"No, I'm busy."
thriller
He's like, "Okay,
Snake
that's fine.
Eyes,
I'll just continue
starring
painting."
Nicolas Cage.
There's a Spectacular
Not about
tattoos.
a certain
Yeah.
G.I. Joe character.
Oh man.
Yes, Paige.
Me guys.
I have no idea.
All right.
Can't even think of a
Fine.
name.
4,
Gone in
3.
60 seconds.
Chemistry.
Not,
2.
that's not what we're asking.
Pens
Who
down.
directed it?
Start with Griffy Newms.
I have no idea.
Holy mackerel! Brian De Palma's the
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Yes, it is. Paige.
I should switch to a darker pen color. I'm gonna do that.
He should do that, but unfortunately, I did not have that.
Paige did not
Oh.
have it. All right, so here is the second
Paige, I
question.
love your
Going up by one.
jersey.
Here we go.
It's in the category of the 1980s. Will Christian respond
I've
to
never
witty
seen
banter
Snake Eyes.
here?
Check that one out.
John
Yeah, I still-
Hughes
oh,
wrote
I
what?
meant this one.
1988 film starring Dan Aykroyd, Annette Bening, and John Candy. And
Oh,
Oh.
wait, is
how to
this
think.
it?
Where were you
I don't know.
in 1988?
This is the only one I can think of.
I'm pretty sure.
I've
this
learned
is what it is.
not to not rate anything.
5,
I-
4,
I
3,
think
2, 1.
The Great
Pens
Outdoors?
down. We start
That's
with
what I
Paige.
put.
It is the great outdoors.
That
Hey!
is correct. And Griffy
John
Newms.
Yeah,
Hughes.
it's the opposite of my opinion. I'm
Speaking
more
of John
of a fan
Candy,
movie called
patrons
Great Outdoors.
Might want to check that
All right,
out in about a
that's
week or
it.
so.
Question 3. Action adventure.
Be prepared.
Clive Owen, Brian Cox, and Walton Goggins appear in which film in the Bourne franchise?
Oh
Ah, I
man.
got a shot in the dark.
Remember
we
those
just
two
say a
raccoons
number?
in the Great Outdoors?
Nope.
Wait, I know who
Terrible.
Brian Cox
That's
is.
exactly what I was thinking of.
Got him back.
Clive Owen.
Yeah, that's us.
I think this is the
And
title.
That's
of one.
11. Never mind.
5,
Oh.
4,
Hi, Peggy.
3,
Ah, Peggy.
1. The Pens
I put
advance.
Bourne
Go
Identity.
to
It is the
downtown
Bourne
Griffy
Identity.
Newms.
Oh no.
I believe the answer is The Bourne Identity.
Yay.
And Paige.
Oh.
It is my identity, the born identity.
That's one of my all-time favorite movie
Okay,
series ever.
here's
Fun
the
fact,
question mark.
never
Question,
seen them, and they don't
Newms.
interest me.
That's
It's in
one
the
I
category
have
of
seen.
remakes and
They're
reboots.
so.
And
The,
we go
the Bourne
to
Ultimatum is one of the best
this
action
query
movies
for a
ever.
point. Who directed the 2011 remake of Footloose, starring Julianne Hough
I don't know.
and
No one ever saw it.
Penny Wormel?
I saw it and I actually enjoyed it. That's where Miles Teller first appeared.
You and I.
Director?
When we were apparently friends.
Back in the day.
Oh man, I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
why.
so bad at
4,
guessing directors that I
3,
just don't even bother.
2,
No, dude, same
1.
here.
This
Hands
isn't it,
down.
but Puffy.
Hands up, please. And we start with Paige.
I don't have it, unfortunately.
And Griffy Newms.
He's a filmmaker I think most people would guess is African American from the rest of his filmography, but he is as white as the lead character of Footloose. I accidentally scrubbed off part of it, but his name's
Oh.
Craig Brewer.
Oh,
Yes, that is correct. All right.
Okay.
Brewer.
I guess
Show us
because
your
Paige
gloves
missed it,
to
they
make
gave it to
sure
him?
that there's
Maybe?
some sort of ink on your glove.
I mean, you can tell he
Yeah,
wrote
yeah,
it and then
yeah,
accidentally
yeah.
erased
Yeah.
it. So
And I don't
If
think
you-
Paige.
I mean, it's,
I don't
it's
think-
up-
I don't
Newman
think
is
she did. I
that
think-
type of
yeah.
person either.
Here we go. Question. Here's the next
And it would make
question.
no
he
sense to
couldn't
have
have
an
just
ER.
written the
Question.
last
Yeah.
half of the name.
Famous actors
you
and
imagine?
actresses. Which actor appears in the films Stand By Me, 16 Candles, and Identity?
Oh,
You want to go get something to eat after this, Christian? Maybe get a beer, catch up.
I'd love that.
I'm back.
I know he's in two of these, but I don't know if he. I don't know about the third.
Oh, the fact that you said he is now.
3, 2,
I just put Molly
1.
Ringwald.
Pens
Is it
down, and
John
we go
Cusack?
to
Cusack.
Oh, it is John.
downtown
Oh,
yes.
Griffy Newms.
Clean gloves, writing intact. I believe the answer is John Cusack.
Parker,
We
you're
see that just
100%
fine.
right.
How
He was
about
probably
Frabetti?
screaming in all caps in the
It
private.
is the John Cusack.
All right, still a 2-point ball game here as we get into your next category, and that would be, let's hear some laughs for comedies.
Ha 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 ha.
woohoo. Oh, laughs. Haha.
Oh, he
I
throws on
believe
his lap.
At least 2 of those 3.
Oh, I thought he
Here's
actually
the
just
question.
held it.
Barry Sonnenfeld directed this 1995 crime comedy starring John Travolta as a mobster breaking into the film industry.
I have
Dude, these
Another
are
life story
rough.
of
John Travolta
All right, next
crime. I only know modern day Travolta crime.
Are you watching a
Well,
base?
I
I'm
know
just
it's
the one
not
that makes
God.
movies.
Repeat the question.
Film
First one.
industry?
First JT roll. 2 remaining.
This is
categories,
definitely not right,
comedies.
but I'm
The
just gonna
question,
say it.
Barry Sonnenfeld
Whatever.
directed this 1995
my
crime
God, look
comedy
at his
starring
body.
John Travolta as a
That's his
mobster
character in,
breaking into
I
the
know.
film
Universe.
industry.
Come on, Paige. Come on, Paige.
Boston and New York represented.
I have no clue.
I don't either.
These are freaking rough.
These are
I'm
the
not
kind of
having
answers
fun.
that puts Griffin
Three,
Newman above a lot of
two,
people.
1. Pens down.
It's wrong,
And
but
we
face
start
off.
with.
I want to watch that movie so bad.
It's so
I don't
good.
think it's right. I wrote be cool.
That's incorrect. And Griffy Newms?
Is in fact the prequel to Be Cool, Get Shorty.
Yes.
Oh.
Gotta love it.
6-3 at the
Dang.
moment. And now
Oh,
we.
be cool though. So it's
Brian, you should watch
Question
Face Off soon,
7,
just because they're doing a
fantasy
remake.
sci-fi.
That's there's dinner spot.
Scarlett
It's on
Johansson
Hulu. Maybe I'll watch
stars
it.
opposite
Nick Cage
Juliet
is an
Binoche
absolute
and
delight.
Michael Pitt in what sci-fi action film from director Rupert Sanders?
What is that movie called? Oh yeah.
Sub Schmoedown question for Christian. Can you name the rock star that was in Be Cool?
Alice Bridge.
I have not seen
Looking
this,
for
but I know
Steven
the answer.
Tyler.
Fine.
Crap, is this the name of it?
You're gonna miss it, Brian.
1.
I put Ghost in a
Pens down,
Shell.
please,
It is
and we'll
Ghost in
start
the
with
Shell.
Griffy Newms.
Ow! It's
Movie
fine.
that Scarlett Johansson adamantly
I don't
chose her
think
right to
so.
have been in, called
I
Ghost in
would
the Shell.
count it.
Yes. And Paige.
I am not in my shell. The ghost
Viewers,
in
you
the
can
shell.
let us know if they have
Last
actually.
I'm
question,
counting
round
it.
number
That's
one.
probably my last
However,
point I'm gonna
Griffy
get the
Newms
rest
at
of
the
the
moment
day.
perfect. If
The
he
way
gets
this match
he'll
is
get a bonus
going,
point.
God.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's a 3-point ball
These are
game
rough
right
questions.
now. Newms has not missed yet. Your final category is in the world of black cinema, and here's the question. Which former sitcom actress plays the character of Dominique LaRue in the 1989 crime comedy Harlem Nights?
Sitcom actress? I have no clue. I don't know
Look a little
80s sitcoms very well.
I've never seen Harlem Nights, but
4, 3,
I have no clue. I got blank board.
1.
I put Angela Bassett.
All right, there you go.
I don't know.
You got it in just in
That's
the
a
nick
good
of
guess.
time. We will award it.
Oh.
The category is black cinema. The question:
Hands
which
up,
former
Christine.
sitcom actress plays the character of Dominique LaRue in the 1989 crime comedy Harlem Nights?
Put your hands up after.
Did
you're ready, please.
Did Griffy ask for that?
Questions about
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
comedy.
And I just shot my cap across the lap. That's how you know. I just said classroom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Paige, start with you.
I did not have it. I only wrote down Lisa.
Griffy Newms.
I believe I'm very wrong. I wrote down Mabel King.
Looking for Jasmine Guy.
Ooh.
Guy. So
No perfect
Okay,
rounds.
so Con,
perfect rounds, and now
that's the
in
first time he's
7-4,
ever used a JTE. That's
7-4
freaking
as We
wild.
now get to the round
Ever?
number 2. It's the wheel
Ever.
round.
Aaron Lee
It's
Parker
only
did
one
the same
ball
thing.
game in the heated rivalry between New York and
I mean,
Steam
good
County.
for
Round
him,
number 2 is the
woohoo.
wheel round. The wheel
Good
of
for
fate
you.
and justice.
I'm
Each
gonna get my
competitor's
cap
gonna get
that
to
I
spin
shot
at the
across
wheel once they
the
settle on a
room.
particular round. 4 questions.
Well, you're
will
like, there's not
emerge.
enough
Each question's worth
JTEs
2
in this
points.
world.
There's no penalty for missing a question, but stealing, remember how it wasn't legal before? It's legal now. So if you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which
That's-
is
I
the
mean,
correct
that's-
answer. At that point, the value of the question
Kudos.
proceeds to
I mean, that's
1.
kind of
Down 10 on
impressive.
Griffy Newms.
Either
You
you
have a
know it or
slightly
you
different
don't.
Name when you're playing teams. Right now, it's you and just you. So would you like to spin first?
Con,
or
that's what they're
defer
there for,
To your
be
opponent to the
used.
slight northeast.
I would like to defer.
All right, the wheel is now up. Paige Frabetti will be spinning, and here is the spin.
So this
Right,
morning,
round and
I
round
tortured
it
my kids
goes.
by playing Taylor Swift
Real
music.
Christian.
It was the funniest thing
Round and
I've
round.
ever seen.
Not gonna
They're
be
like,
right.
The remakes
We
and
don't want to
reboots.
listen to this old white lady complain about her boyfriends. And I'm like,
Honestly,
That's what I think every time
I don't
hear
mind it at all.
Taylor
I like
Swift.
everything on this
I was
wheel.
fine with
It is
that.
a
Made me
wider-
laugh until they referred to
Not
her
even
as
that
old.
wide of a
Then I was just
category,
like, if
so-
she's old,
So we've studied this.
I'm
You've
Yeah.
the
done
crypt keeper.
very well when we've studied it. So if you want to stick with it, I'm good. If you want to spin again, there's nothing
She
on here
said
that gives
she
me
likes the
pause.
wheel for the
So
most part, and
this
she's
is a
thinking of
50-50.
sticking with it just
However
because
you
she doesn't
feel.
care what she really gets.
There's no wrong answer.
You know what? Screw it. I'll take it because
Okay.
opponent choices out there. Even though whatever
I-
they give me, I'd be fine.
I
with,
like
but
remakes
I'll take
and
it.
Give me a
reboots,
remake.
Me
actually.
too.
Because they're more modern.
All right, so now
Yeah.
we have Paige Frabetti.
More of a
who is
recent.
going
You say that
to
now they're on to be
answering
like 90s remake.
Well, it's like the last
4
like 20
questions
years. Maybe.
in
We
the
see
realm.
those hands from both competitors, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In the realm of remakes and reboots, here's the first question. Paige, in the 2001 remake of Planet of the Apes, who played the ape Thade?
Tim Roth. I think if that's the right character.
Fade was multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Tim Roth? B,
Tim Roth.
Paul Giamatti?
I'll say
C,
But
Michael
David
Clark
Warner.
Duncan, or D,
Giamatti-
David Warner?
Michael Clark, they're in it.
I'm pretty sure it is Tim Roth.
I can see Michael Clark Duncan.
I believe it was B.
B is incorrect. So we're going to give you the question here.
I'm pretty sure Fade.
Griffy
Yeah.
Newms. In the 2001 remake of Planet of the Apes, who played the ape Fade? Is it A, Tim Roth, B, Paul Giamatti, C, Michael Clark Duncan, or D, David Warner?
I believe it is A, Tim Roth as the villainous Thade.
That is correct for 1 point.
It's a big steal in this match, Christian.
All right, here is question number 2. Bruce Greenwood, Paul Rudd, and Zach Galifianakis star in what 2010 comedy remake directed by Jay Roach?
I Love You Man?
That is Dinner for Schmucks.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh my god, I
2
died
points.
laughing watching that. I was
All right,
young, you
here
guys. I'm
is
sorry it's bad.
Question
I died laughing.
number 3.
I so remember that.
Oh, there it is.
This is Steve
What
Carell.
horror remake was co-written by Frank Darabont and takes place in the small town of Arborville, California?
The Mist. I don't know if that's a remake though.
Remake?
I don't know if they
Is
made a
that
Mist.
the Blob?
Correct for 2 points.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
goodness.
There, and that pulls her even with Griffy Newms downtown.
Okay, is it the Blob or
Griffy
the
Newms,
Fog?
8
There's
to
a
8.
couple people in
Frabetti's
the
got
chat.
1 question remaining in round 2.
All right, here's your
Wow.
final question.
I'm gonna listen to Leo because
Paige?
Leo's always right.
Who
Yeah, he's
voiced
never
the
missed a question.
character of
Mark Hamill!
Oh my
the
god.
2019
For the love
remake
of God, even I
Child's
knew
Play?
that one.
Yay!
That is Mark Hamill.
For 2 more points. All right. So Paige Frabetti has a good
I've
round
heard
there.
the
10-8.
TV show is very
10-8
good.
at
heard
the
a lot of
moment.
people
So Griffy
freaking out.
Newms now is going to
5
have an
points
opportunity
now.
to spin. And here we go.
Really? Yes.
Here is the wheel,
I have
and
2.
here is the spin.
Uh-oh. I could lose it today, you guys. This match is not going my way right now.
Round
This
and
is
round it goes.
a very hard question singles match, but I mean they all are to me. But still,
Jim Henson.
I don't know who that is.
Jim Henson. All right. So
What?
Isn't that the guy that did?
He's the puppet master,
I was
man.
gonna say yeah.
Absolutely,
That's what I
absolutely.
thought.
Ryan,
Would
don't
like to
joke
play
about
this,
the
please.
things like that.
Didn't he do Kermit?
All right, Jim Henson it is. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Griffy Newms going to get 4
I like that
questions
that's
in
what
the
you go
realm
to for
of
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson films.
He didn't do Yoda.
We know him, we love
You
him.
know who
Jim
did?
Henson,
Oz.
downtown Griffy Newms, who
Suck it.
Well, Frank Oz and Jim Henson work very
both
closely.
competitors equally. He finds himself trailing Paige Frabetti, the Boston Badass, by 2, looking to even the score with question 1. In the world of Jim Henson, what Robert Louis Stevenson adventure novel was adapted into a Muppets film starring
Treasure
Tim
Island.
Curry and Billy Connolly?
Seriously.
That is Treasure Island.
Damn it!
That's who we asking book question.
Yay!
It's correct for 2 points.
I have no
This is a
idea.
movie trivia question, and now we are
So
tied
Griffey Newman
at the top.
That was
likes
kind of a guess.
Your next question is,
childish categories.
who
like it.
co-directed The Dark
Frank Oz!
with Jim Henson?
Oh shoot, that is
That would
Frank
be the
Oz.
great Frank Oz.
I get the points for that
2
since
more
I
No, you
gave
points,
don't.
him his
and
name.
No, you don't.
downtown Griffy Newms has himself a lead once again. Here is your next question, and it is: which actor plays Murray Plotsky, a con artist who pretends to be a Broadway producer?
Oh,
in
it's the
Muppets
dude from
Take Manhattan?
Modern Family, isn't it? Am I thinking of the wrong thing?
I don't know any of their
I'd
names.
like to go multiple choice.
There's a bunch
please.
of dudes in Modern Family.
I can provide that.
The main
4
dad.
options for the point. Here it is. Is it A. Mel Brooks,
Oh,
B.
maybe
Don
not.
Delaware,
Mel Brooks.
Oh, Dabney
C.
Coleman.
Charles Grodin, or
Charles
D.
Grodin.
Dabney Coleman?
I think it's D.
I believe the answer is D. Dabney Coleman.
Oh,
Right after we don't talk about
Whoa,
it. That's
baby.
correct.
Son of a
And Newman
feasting.
now builds a lead to 3 points.
It's that Christmas spirit, Molly.
Still has
Woo!
one
Hell
no.
question
Through you.
that
remaining
Christmas spirit can
in
burn.
round number 2, and it is. Who directed the 2018 film The Happy Time
Oh
Murders?
god, that movie was
I don't know
hot
what that is.
garbage.
Regrettably. the answer to this question is, in fact, Brian Henson.
That's
The
two
trailer was one of the
points, and
funniest
that is an
trailers I've ever seen in my
impressive
Jake,
round.
you and I
I've never
were
seen
both
that.
Hold on,
right.
Brian.
Frabetti gives away
Chat,
a 1
after
point
this,
steal, but we still
Google
have
Apocalypse
us, tight
movies,
matchup
Happy
here. It's a
Time
5-point
Murders,
lead
and
for
watch
downtown
our
Griffy
reaction
Newms
to that trailer.
over the Boston
Jake and
Badass.
I did
As
it
we
in-
head
It's one of
into
our
round
highest
number
viewed
3.
trailers at like
All right,
over
so round
120,000
number
views.
3,
Yeah.
and
We
we are
lost
going
our
to get into this
mind.
final
Yeah,
round.
we
Mark,
like almost threw up laughing.
I will
crying.
provide those for everybody
It is-
watching,
it is
particularly the
complete
competitors
chaos,
and
'cause
managers
we had
and my
no
co-hosts. Here we
idea
go
what
in
we
round
were
number
doing.
3.
We
Here's
thought
the
it was
one
just
from the match.
literally
3
like
questions
a
will emerge
normal
We
from
thought it was going to be
nothing.
an R-rated puppet
Total
movie.
10
Yeah.
points.
That was
for
like
each
a
competitor
triple
in
X
round number
rated
3.
puppet.
We
Yeah.
got those questions by your help. You're going to give us 3 numbers. These numbers may range
The
from
trailer
1
was
to
the best part of the
20.
whole
Each
movie.
number
Yeah, and the movie was
corresponds to a unique
absolutely
category of Schmoedown mystery. Your first questions were 2
Molly,
points.
what are you
Your
at?
next
Are
one,
you
3
at
points. Your
8?
final question, 5 big points.
Yes.
And once again, there is no penalty for missing a question.
8
There's no
points.
stealing
We're tied.
in round
I still
number
haven't gotten a
3.
point
JT
since
rules and
that
challenges
ghost in
still
a
apply.
shell.
Downtown,
So, like I
Griffy
said, I
Newms,
was
you find
not.
yourself enjoying a 5-point lead currently, so you have the luxury of giving us your 3 lucky numbers first from 1 to 20. What feels fortunate?
My 3 luckiest numbers are 1, 9, and 19, please.
9 and 19 for Newms and for Paige.
I will do 4, 8, and
I love
12.
his
We
eyebrows.
start here with
when he does like the
Paige
stare.
Paige. You chose category 4. That will give you Tom Hanks.
Also known as America's dad. Not a grandpa. Well, maybe he is. I don't know. Tom Hanks is popular, and you now have a question about him, and it could pull you to within 3 of downtown Griffy Newms' lead. Here's the question. Tom Hanks plays the role of washed-up Jimmy
A League of Their
Dugan
Own.
in what film?
I want to see that movie.
Oh, that is Castaway.
No! Paige, no!
Incorrect. Looking for A League of Their Own.
Oh,
League of Their
She heard
Own.
washed up.
Own.
I
Washed
think.
up.
Hit
Oh,
runs, and so now
that's dirty.
it is still a 5-point
That's a
ball
dirty
game,
question.
So anything can happen, but we stick with the Boston Badass, who now
Oh.
has a chance. To
I was
get the
thinking
lead
when I heard
6-2.
washed up, I was like,
All right,
what?
so Paige
That hurt.
still
Oh,
now
man.
she's got to answer her 3-point question mark. She has category 8. She's back to remakes and reboots.
That's right, remakes and reboots once again, and here we go for 3 points. Your
Everyone's
question.
blaming Peach.
Got the lead
it's,
to
just,
2.
it's usually his fault.
Who plays Molina, a member of the Resistance and the love interest of
Oh my
Colin
God!
Farrell's Wade
Jessica Biel!
2012 film?
Oh, I was thinking of
Brutal
something
Recall.
completely
You're thinking of
different.
Kate
Jessica Biel.
How did you know
All
that?
right, so
Because she
here's
plays the
where
other
it is.
girl.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
And so now it's
She
just
plays
a
this,
2-point ball
fake
game.
wife that
If
tries to kill him.
Frabetti
Yeah,
can hit
she,
this 5-pointer.
and her
she
name is
not
like,
only gonna avoid the TKO, she's
her-
gonna put
she
some
uses
pressure
her lady
on downtown
leg
Griffy
thing to,
Newms.
like,
Christian
strangle him
Dude,
on
she's
a
so
bed.
lady
I-
leg
Mark,
thing.
I love that.
I was trying to
Love
be
that.
Category
G-rated.
12.
She slides across
That
the room and just like
gives the realm.
Yeah, it's amazing.
2000.
She backs up and do no wrong.
2000.
Brian,
She
watch
gives him
Underworld.
that. She gives him that thigh hug.
Watch Underworld because you get a lot of that in Underworld.
I want to see Underworld really bad.
Here's your question.
I almost
Oh,
said
that should be a
Underworld.
watch-along movie.
For the
almost
lead,
said
avoid the
underwear.
TKO.
I agree with you. I love
Here it is.
Add that to the
I showed you guys-
November watch-along.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Christina Applegate, and Mark Ruffalo star in what
Oh,
2000s rom
it's
Oh,
what's it
wait.
freaking called?
Gwyneth
Oh,
Paltrow?
Shallow Hal.
is it
All I
Shallow
can-
Hal?
All I can think of Christina Applegate as Anchorman.
That's all I can think of is
It's
Christina.
not.
Second
That
one.
though.
Second one. Still with one.
I have no
remaining.
idea. I'm throwing out a name.
Categories the 2000s.
It's not the one with Selma
Gwyneth
Blair, is
Paltrow,
it?
Christina
Oh, what is
Applegate,
it
and Mark
called?
Ruffalo star in what 2000
Isn't that 13 going on 30?
romantic?
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
probably thinking of the wrong movie.
5,
Man.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Last one.
All right, that's it for
That's a
JTE
tough
rules.
question.
The categories the 2000s. The question:
I don't
Gwyneth
know.
Paltrow, Christina Applegate,
I
and
can't
Mark
do it.
Ruffalo star
It-
in what
they're saying it has View
2000s
from the Top.
romantic comedy?
View from the top. I wonder if that's what it is.
Brian, you think of The Sweetest Thing?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Parker said that in the
Great
chat.
match,
Oh,
Griffin.
yeah, no.
They're
I've
going
seen
on 30.
I've seen the sweetest theme a lot.
The sweetest thing is hilarious.
It's one of my favorite rom-coms.
Downtown Griffy.
Huh, those
Oh,
questions.
TKO?
TKO'd her.
Newms. Griffy Newms picks
Put his
up
shirt on,
yet
bro.
Another
He was wearing a shirt a second ago.
TKOs.
He has a hat on, but no
And then
shirt.
TKO, the
Why?
Boston
Hobo.
Badass.
That's all we do.
What a performance by Newms. He's going on to the semifinals
I mean,
to play the Beast.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
TKO.
gentlemen.
That's what
We'll see you in
balding
the winner's
men
circle
wear.
with
I just went up.
A hat
I
and no
found- I
shirt.
think that's the mark right there on my pinky from when I wiped off the board.
It was
the answer was
view from the top.
view from the top.
Ooh, I thought it was shallow. How?
View from the
Hey.
top was the
Oh,
answer.
Jake,
All
you're
right,
just as
so
smart as
with
you
that.
I've
we're
never
gonna
seen
send
View from the
them on
top.
over
Neither
Um,
have I.
to
Wait,
Steph
hold on.
Ball,
Scores?
and congratulations.
All right. Gucci
I got,
Newman,
13.
congratulations. Now 5-0. Yeah.
Oh
I got the
yeah,
two and
I
the
didn't get anything past 8.
Get ready to
I got
celebrate
the 2 and the
because
3 in
that
the
was
third
an
round.
epic win and fight to the end. How are you feeling?
I've never
now,
seen View from the
5-0
top
heading to
either.
the
I gotta check that out.
semifinals?
I'm feeling good. I like winning and I hate losing, and so far that's been working.
William,
out
are
for
you
me.
defending?
I will say, Paige is a great
Bensoff?
competitor.
Is that what you did?
When she beat Bateman, people viewed
How
it as
dare
an
you.
upset.
No, I'm
Sam
joking.
Levine himself said we have to stop
If
calling
he's
this an
cold,
upset.
he
and I
can put
agree
on a
with that.
sweater.
She's one of the toughest competitors in
And
the
a
game.
hat.
Watch all of her matches to prep. She has no visible weaknesses. And a lot of this game just boils down to luck. I think people like to come into these interviews, talk up a big game, talk strategy, but either you get questions or you don't. I got the wheel size
Mr.
I
the
wanted
King,
today,
we
and my
would
one step opportunity
like to talk to
was a
you
terrible
and
movie
Griffy
that I
Newms
unfortunately
if
bought.
you
All
can
of
make
the
that
Yeah, if
happen.
you're still
we would
watching,
appreciate
I
it.
would
Months before it
absolutely
came
love
out,
to talk to
So
them.
those names are forever
Agreed.
seared into my brain with buyer's remorse.
Sometimes it happens like that. What topless Gucci? What did
Good
you
point,
have?
Brian.
What
Thank
were
you
you
for
about to
bringing
say?
No, I'm saying, I thought we just owned the summer.
Spread the word,
but
Con.
It looks like we're owning every season, and the winter's upon us too. And we're going to take that one as well.
What?
Like I said, we've got some threatening aura levels here. I mean, we're rounding in the form at the right time. When you sit back
Steph's
and
hair
get
looks
hot
good.
at the right time, you could see people win championships. San Francisco
Her hair
Giants
always
did it
looks good.
numerous times. The Atlanta Braves are playing really well right now until yesterday. But, I mean, you get hot, you stay hot. We're going to try to ride this wave right to the
All right,
finals.
we know when
And
this
like
was
we were saying
filmed.
earlier, knocking people out of tournaments left and right, minus wanting people, putting people on the shelf for the season is the key to success here. Now, we plan on having at least 3 title matches come spectacular, which would give us
Yeah, we know. That's why we shot our
fantastic
shot.
shot at winning.
Hmm.
But
Well,
if we're
Con,
taking
maybe
out
we're
the
that
suspects,
miracle.
eventually they'll have nobody in spectacular.
It's got to happen
The
at
rock
some point,
stars,
right?
well, I know
Right?
she's your friend,
Right?
but she has done the moment the season started.
Ah.
Swag will not have anybody either. So it's only going to come down to a couple of people. Hopefully we can eliminate everybody who is
Well, Con,
has more
your
faction
presence
points
is
right
always
now. So the opportunity for us
Just
to win is a
don't
lot
bring a
easier.
straggling Gucci.
Not that we need it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, your team is doing quite well, Gucci, and I think you've been projecting this from the beginning. You've had a rookie squad that has really shown out, including Griffy Newman right here. But Newman, I want to talk about what's next. You're a rookie, but you've made yourself known quite fiercely. Now you're 5-0, but you're taking on someone who has been known for quite some time now. It's Bibiani. How are you feeling about that?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
My secret,
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
Mark Ruffalo.
That'll be interesting.
They ask him, what's your secret? And he says, my secret is I'm always angry. My secret is I'm always nervous. I am never
Me
not
too.
nervous. I'm nervous when I take out
I
the
think that's a lot of
garbage.
people's
I'm nervous
secrets.
when I go to
Me too.
Walgreens. I'm nervous every time I go to sleep that something might happen to me. So I'm staying steady at my perpetual level of all-consuming nerves. Look, I was in the free-for-all against Beast. I went toe-to-toe with him. We were both in it, okay? I was going punch for punch, competitive. Then the blundening happened. Both of us
The
got
Blundening?
The
How did no
blundening,
one
as far as
think
I'm
of that
concerned,
until
is
now?
And I haven't had
That
an
needs to
easy
be a
road,
shirt, a
okay? You
t-shirt,
say I'm a
Taylor.
rookie.
How-
My first
Blundening.
match, Hoik.
How
Technically
has
a
no
rookie,
one came
but
up
not
with that
really.
name until
That's
now?
a tough first match. Okay, then I had to go against Bancroft, the only rookie to have a perfect first game.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like people's
I
first
focus on the
instinct
match
might
at hand,
be
and
to
I
call
just
it
try
the
to knock
blundering.
them out.
Yeah.
Or the great
I
blunder.
love that. Y'all have had strategy from the beginning. Gucci,
It just
you said
immediately
that your
makes me think of the
strategy
blunder
was
gun.
bringing
That's
in
all it
some
makes me
new
think of.
blood to the team
Yeah.
and seeing what it does, and it seemed to fare pretty well for you. But now coming into this tourney season, has any of the technique strategy changed up?
No, I mean, we're sticking to the game plan. I mean, we don't deviate off that. I mean, that was the goal from the get-go. Everybody bought into it, and that's just pretty much the way it is. I mean,
Every
look,
time
I don't even know how
see
many
him
TKOs
drink
we have.
his
I think it's like 13 or
IPA, craft,
14, so we're
whatever you
putting
want to
minus
call
ones
it,
on a lot of
I
teams
think
this year.
I can only
And
imagine
that's gonna
Jake's
get us
probably going to
where
bring a
we wanna
freaking
be.
cooler for you and
Like I said earlier, and I've said this all the time.
Alex to
the only
try all
thing
the
we're
Northern
missing are
California
championship
ones.
Oh,
matches.
that's a good
Or this will
idea.
be- and we had those. This will be our landslide. The season will be over already. But we're gonna
Although
get
I feel
there.
like that weekend
And,
might consist of a little
it's
bit
gonna
more
take
than
us
just
to the spectacular to get there.
Oh yeah,
So,
you're going to drink hard
when he's
alcohol?
crowned
No, not for
champion,
me, for everybody.
Oh,
he beats
okay,
Marisol
okay.
at the end of the season.
I mean, I'm gonna have my
Rookie
whiskey
of
with
the
me.
year,
I'm not
No,
gonna
there's a
do
little bit
it.
more than
faction of the year,
that
faction group of the
tequila,
year, comeback
Molly.
player of the
Hey,
year. They don't even have to,
Hey.
don't
There's
even
no
cast
room in
ballots.
this
We'll win
tummy
everything
for
in a
beer.
landslide. That's just the way it's going to go. And we'll go there.
It's all.
We'll
I'm
have
saving all
the
that room for
history of
tequila and
the
lime
Schmoedown,
juice.
period.
Oh,
We already are.
We'll have earned
Yeah.
it because
Jake, I
See,
can't wait till everyone
Daddy's
pressures you
strategy was
into
not
doing a tequila
recruiting
shot.
I'm not happy.
people.
Not really
with
though, because
belts.
like tequila
People with
shots will
championship
mess me up.
matches.
So
I'll
I
do.
might
I'll
say
do
no
a
to that.
whiskey. I'll do whiskey, but I won't.
No.
I
I'll
won't
do a
cocktails.
really. I'll
Point
do
for
a really
point. I also wanna
nicely
say
made
that
margarita.
Christian
I don't
in the
know if I
chat
could do.
is
tequila
coming at
shot.
me for saying
I'm gonna
that
make,
Hoyt is technically a
my
rookie,
famous Jell-O
saying he's not
shots.
technically a rookie, actually, haha. Hoyt
I
came
can
in
do
for
a Jell-O
3
shot or
seasons. I
two.
know that. That's why
Oh,
I said
you're gonna
Hoyt
probably
kind
end
of
up doing a
rookie, but
lot
not
more than
really,
that.
because people were saying, "Oh, he's never
Because
been
they
in
are
Played
good.
like one match."
I'll go
yes.
shot for shot. I'll go Jell-O shot for shot
You
with
two
you,
could
Brian.
definitely
That's fine.
be lawyers for yourselves. You
I'm
are
fine
the
with it as long as I'm
power
not
attorney for yourself. You
drinking
just
that. But like, I don't like the
constantly
taste
sing
of alcohol. This, you don't taste it. So
Newman,
it's-
Yeah.
I want to talk
Gelatin
about who you're.
alcohol.
Let's talk about
Jake
belts.
always
You
loves it
mentioned
when I start
who's
to get,
bringing belts.
like,
Bibiani went on record
tipsy,
and said
but
that he
then
wants revenge
he
for
regrets
Horowitz.
it
Does
because
that
I
make
always
you look
start
at the match
annoying
any
him
bit different
because
Yeah,
I
Brian's
like
super annoying.
after your win against Horowitz?
Look,
I'm just-
I will admit,
I'll be the
pretty
judge of that.
stressed right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, this season, the Schmoedown.
Star
has been
Drew,
a big
I am a San Jose
financial
Sharks
burden
fan.
on
So
me
yes, if you
because
follow hockey.
Who this
the longer
man?
this goes on, the
Oh,
better
please.
my record becomes. The inevitability that I am going to
Jake
have
likes
to
to think he's a Blackhawks fan.
bring all
I
of my
have been for
pants
like
to the
15
tailor
years.
and ask them to adjust the belt loops so that I can.
It's because
fit
they're
it.
better than your team,
It's
Brian.
it's tough. It's tough. It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's unwieldy. Do I
Talk
stack
about
them
it.
on top of each other vertically? Do
Yeah.
I layer them?
All I do is
Do
laugh,
I make-
Gabby.
Do I make each
I
loop thicker?
no,
Do I have
I'm
two
a
little
I'm
loops on top of
even
each
I
other?
can
don't
admit
know.
I'm annoying.
I don't know. So yes, I'm
I got it,
nervous
guy.
about this match. I'm
Yeah.
nervous. I'm nervous about winning.
Yeah, I'm glad fashion is on the mind, and I hope that you get that locked down. But until then, I wish you nothing but the best, and we'll see you in the rest of tournament season.
No,
and back
not
to
me,
the
Star
question
Drew.
mark at the
He's
desk.
the
We're just
Blackhawks.
putting
I
people
hate
on
the
milk cartons all
Blackhawks.
day long. That's all we do.
These two.
Technically,
Missing persons. They're missing persons
technically
now.
a rookie for singles.
They're missing persons now. Well, Hoyk's in
Just
return.
for
He's on a milk carton.
Paige, I kept hearing about a badass.
They just
named
kept
Paige,
talking.
and then I actually got to meet you in
Did-
person
are
today,
you surprised?
or digitally for the first time. And I have to say, everything about you is badass, and I feel like the way that you had this match was badass. But I want to hear from you, your thoughts, because obviously it didn't end in the dub that you'd hoped for.
You know what? Sometimes the cards just don't fall your way.
God, I
But
cannot wait to just listen to
Gucci is
Paige's
still
accent
in
for a
the
whole
vote.
weekend.
Nonsense out there. You know what? Griffin's a great competitor. So, unfortunately, I couldn't make him taste those apples today. But next season, Griffin, I'm coming for you. Is all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, who has more championships, Boston or New York? I like to, at least in the last 20 years, it's been Boston. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I will be back. So.
The Yankees have 27.
I know, the thing-
Like,
As soon as you
my-
bring sports into this, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
This season, I would expect nothing less from you, but just in terms of this match,
my favorite
specifically,
argument
round one was
when
a little
talking
bit tough
to
for you, but
Yankees
round two
fans
came
is
back.
I'll be
What
like,
were your thoughts
they
going through some of those? I
immediately
know
go
that you were
to,
bummed about that.
how many
Tom Hanks question
championships,
from
bro?
round three.
27.
Yeah,
And I
honestly,
go,
just
how
gotta
many
take
were
it
you alive
round
for?
by round. Round one was
One,
the
but
worst
still,
round,
it's
one of them. But you know what? The questions sometimes just don't fall your way. Round two, I felt good with remakes and reboots.
Yeah.
Round three, That's when it's all about taking your time, and I knew the answer. I just didn't take my time.
Don't even get me
You know it
started
too,
on the
'cause
St.
we
Louis
definitely
Cardinals.
Covered Tom Hanks' career in our study sessions, and the problem is you do so much cramming. Sometimes it gets jumbled together, and that's yeah. I think the rattling that happened after round one was a little tough to recover from. It's like from right off the bat, from missing the first question in round one, and Paige usually starts very strong. And I think as experienced and good as she is, no question about it,
That's
it is
fine,
still her
Chuck.
rookie
I'm not
season.
Patriots.
So
I'm a Raiders fan.
This was unfortunately the match where a little bit of those rookie nerves might have come into play. And had it been any other match, it would be one we just shake off. Unfortunately, it was deep
Oh no,
in a
Indy.
tournament,
Well,
so
you only have a week.
it does
Who had
knock us
Paige?
out of this tournament. But in no
And
way,
who
shape, or
had
form does
Griffy?
it knock Paige
I'm pretty sure
out
Frank
of where
did.
she is in this league,
Crap.
which is making a name for herself and making sure that everyone, from Griffy, Newms to Bibiani to whomever knows, if you are playing Paige, bring your A game. Don't count on nerves next time, because they ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I love
That's
what
fine, I
Newman
would.
had to say about
I
you in the
absolutely
beginning,
would.
because
She
I
took
feel
down
like I
Bateman,
felt
she
that
lapsed
same
into
way
the tournament,
hearing
she got
about
to the
you more and more
quarterfinals, like,
throughout
heck yeah.
the season.
100%
that
I'd
you
nominate
really
her for Rookie
aren't
of the Year.
just like an underdog. You really have the skill to back it up. And when you're thinking about
crap,
now
he
you're
does have,
finishing the season at 3-2, how do you
Griffin.
feel about that?
You know what?
Oh, no!
Ideally, it would've
And
been
Jill has
nice to go
Paige.
undefeated, but
Oh,
I'm
Could have
proud of what I
shifted
did this season.
things.
Coming in as a rookie, like you
I
don't know what to
remember the
expect,
website, so.
and I've tried my hardest to prove that I'm here to stay and I'm meant to be part of this league. Like the great Clock Wolf said, us women, we are the league, and I am here to stay. So don't miss me too much, because I will be back next season, fiery than ever, is all I'm gonna say.
Yes, bring the heat. Sam, I know you've known that women run the league for quite some time. I hear you say it all the time, but how are you feeling about Paige and like the impact she's made on the usual suspects this season and looking forward?
I mean, I have said it before, and I will say
He keeps
it
Paige
as
next
long
year,
as I
right?
can. She is
100%.
undoubtedly
Oh,
the
yeah.
MVP.
If he
of
doesn't,
our
he's a
faction.
moron.
Nobody.
Damn, if you ever
studies
watch
like
this,
she
you probably
does.
won't. You're a
Nobody
moron if you
organizes
don't.
the group to study like she does. Nobody comes prepared with more questions than Paige does. And if she's not giving questions, she wants to be answering, because it's all about getting better every single time.
Ooh,
for
Parker,
her.
those are some good
And
nominations.
That
We'll
kind
talk
of
about it.
dedication.
There's actually a
to
lot of
this
good
game
Rookie of
Is that
the
Rookie of the
what
Year?
every player should
Yeah.
strive
There's a
for.
lot
She
of good
is
candidates
an
for that
inspiration to everyone on her faction.
Definitely, Paige. You make it extremely
I think
hard not to root
if
for you.
Harper
Already have
keeps
so
the
much
belt
love for you, and
after
looking forward to
Spectacular,
everything you
he's
do
got to
next.
have Rookie
Until
of the
next
Year.
time, Mark Christian, back to you at the desk.
Look, it was a hell of a
Whoever-
season for the Boston Badass, 3-2.
Unless he gets Star Wars Player of the Year, which I don't know if that's still a thing.
I will say, if Thomas defends, let's say, and Griffy wins both of the belts, then
that goes to Griffin. That goes to Griffin.
I would even say one of them would make it pretty. I'm not going to even justify it, because it's going to send me on something.
I will. So we've talked about it. I think we talked about it recently. Whoever has a belt at the end of the year, that's who it's going to come down to. And it just depends on what kind of capacity it happens, right? If Griffy wins, say he wins the teams, but doesn't win a singles, then I think whichever rookie has the belt in Star Wars wins Rookie of the Year, because of the competition they had to face through the entire season. Like, even Nikki coming halfway through, she's had to face some insane competition in her matches going forward. But if Griffin wins a singles belt and then say they get to the championship and lose in a teams match, that's where the conversation might shift, because he got to 2 title matches, which is something very, very difficult to do, especially in your rookie season.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's already locked in the finals for teams. So,
well, just the tournament though, not for a belt.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I said the finals.
Yeah.
So he's one away from Spectacular there, and then he has to beat Bibbs and one more person, right? And then that would be singles.
And one person that hasn't gotten mentioned, which Nussbaum just answered, with is Amaru. He got to a title match.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
think he needs to be locked in personally as a nomination at least.
That's true.
And he almost took the mic. He was like that close to taking Mike down. He was like literally that close.
Yeah, I mean he dominated that match.
He ruled at Collision.
That is also correct. On live, first ever in person. That's a big deal too.
Glad I'm not a part of that category.
Yeah, honestly, it's like we love Paige, but it might come down to the fact that she just didn't get close to a title match. Ultimately, like that might be what it's based around. Because Amaru got there, Griffey's on his way. If Khan gets there in teams, Harper, Dinning, like Gold Leader was very close twice. I mean, it's a stacked category for sure. So
I was gonna say I'm glad we're not the ones that have to vote on it, and I was like, wait a minute, we are the ones that have to vote.
We do have to vote on it. Yeah, we do. I think we have to vote on the nominations anyway. I don't know about the final voting poll, but
who knows? I was gonna say that's far away, but it's like probably like a month and a half.
Yeah, so we talked about it quickly. We think Paige is obviously kept next season. I think it's a smart move for Sam to keep her. She's proven herself very, very strongly that she's capable of playing at a very high level. As for Griffy Newms, he goes on to play William Bibiani, the toughest test he's had to this point in any division. He's going on to play one of the greats of this game, someone who has been increasingly getting better throughout the tournament, and someone who always seems to find his way at the end. We'll make our predictions later on, but I mean that match is going to be absolute chaos. I don't want to think about that one right now. That's only a 3-rounder too.
That's a 3-rounder.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said, is that a 3-rounder?
No, I said that's only a 3-rounder too.
Yeah. Yeah. So the right side of the bracket is set. Now we wait for the left.
Yeah. So tomorrow is
it Brendan Barbarian?
Or is it Brendan Barbarian?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Friday might be correct. Leo or Nussbaum, I know you guys are in the chat looking and know. I think Friday might be Dan and Janine. Because the pay-per-view on Friday is the team's final. So we don't have a team's match until the team's final on Friday, which means we have all singles matches this week. Dan and Janine on Friday, yes.
Baby.
And Barbarian and the Kid tomorrow.
I'm so glad that I don't have to publicly pick between Dan and Janine.
Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for Brendan, the Kid Meyer, and the Barbarian, which is going to be a great, great match. And then we'll wait and see what happens with Merle and Janine, which is going to be a crazy match in itself. And I think next week is just the singles final in the pay-per-view, and then we have the 2 quarterfinal matches. So
Brian Ward's getting a little sassy there.
We'll wrap up on that, everybody. As usual, thank you guys so much for joining us. Good to see all you guys in here in the chat every single day. We do a stream here. Real quick. We did get a stream last from one Theral. I've been sitting on this one through the conversation. We'll end the show on this one. Theral said, "This reminds me of the last night in Soho music. If you want someone to win, it's Downtown." Song pun.
Touche.
That movie did have some really great music.
Edgar Wright always does.
Maybe I'll go see it tomorrow with my day off.
I haven't been able to see it yet, but I was debating whether or not to buy the vinyl without even listening to it.
It's
going to be good.
I definitely recommend seeing it. It's a fun watch.
All right, there it is. So
I found something to do tomorrow.
That'll wrap up today's show, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, we'll be back tomorrow in full swing with Jill joining us as well. Just quick plugs real quick. Our Patreon, per usual. Our Q&A for November is officially up on the Patreon. And then in a week from tomorrow, we are taking part in our Twilight Bar movie trivia.
I need to start watching this again.
Brian, Molly, and Jill will all be competing in that. And we do have special guests already confirmed to be joining us for that one, because there are some massive Twilight fans out there. And of course,
I need to rewatch them too.
I know.
Friday evening, everybody. Friday evening, we are being smashed by one Kevin Smets on Happy Hour. Jill and Molly will be joined by Kevin Smets, who is making his long-awaited return to the Schmoedown community and having his face in front of a camera in a very, very long time.
Hashtag let's get smashed.
Hashtag let's get smashed. We put it up on Twitter a little bit earlier, but expect a lot of surprises with this one. There's going to be some really, really cool things that happen with this show specifically. And the signature drink comes out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. It'll be up on Twitter. And then our Discord, our patrons will see that as well. So make sure you guys check that out. So yeah, check it all out, everybody. Thank you guys so much per usual. For Molly, Brian, Jill, and myself, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.